day, wherever you are. I hope you are having a nice one. Today we are going head first into all the quests that I wanna be doing. Actually, I have some news. I did buy the game eventually because I realized over time that I will just, unconditionally play it over time, and it was definitely a game that's worth, my time and investment. So I decided to just go for it and actually get the game. By the way, I hope the audio is okay. That it isn't too loud. We're getting some spoilers here because I got the game and now they're showing me like all kinds of things that I've never seen before, but I'm not.
I'm one to run from my troubles.
Fix that. Okay, I think I reduced the volume. Were you able to hear anything at all? Okay, we're watching Adventure. I actually am not looking at the trailers at all. I'm trying not to spoil it for myself, but it was kind of a nice little thing to look at while I was talking, but I realized that one, it's too loud, and two, I'm giving you spoilers that I don't want to be giving you, so yeah, we are not gonna do that. I do have some news. As you can see, I did get the game. I'm no longer a noob. I'm just kidding. That's an overstatement. And I'm definitely super excited to just go right into the game. Sorry if the stuff was too loud at the beginning. I didn't really have the sound figured out in advance. But anyway, that's new. As you can see, I also got my hair done. I'm actually super excited about that. I was putting it off until I got my vaccine and all that stuff, but now that I'm past that, I can just go out in the world and actually get a treat from time to time. Actually, it's not treat, it's actually considered hygiene, I think. These trailers keep happening if I don't click start, so I'm just gonna click start. Anyway, that's exciting. You should try that game. I'm not gonna be, as I said many times, I'm not gonna be that person, sitting on your, just telling you that you need to play it, that it's like life-changing or whatever. The game is amazing, and I just want to keep it at that. I don't want to pressure anyone into it, because I feel like over time it gets aggravating, like the amount of people just just spamming like, it's a great game, you have to play it, you have to, you'll play it if you want to. And I think if you do end up playing it, you're not gonna regret it. It really, like, depending on what you like, of course, but there are many things to like. And that's why I think you will like it. But I'm very happy with the game. And yeah, so I did get my hair done, and the reason why I actually got the game is, I did kind of feel, pushed into it a little bit, because on Wednesday, if you were on stream, I tried to stream it, and I wanted to play on Wednesday, but I couldn't, because I couldn't get in, because the queues were full. And then it does feel a little bit cultish, but it's not, I don't know, it's not ill-willed, it's actually just kind of nice. It's nice that it's about something good, obviously. It is a good game, like, that's all I can say. I haven't really just played through it all. I'm probably just gonna become one of the hated cultists at some point, like once I'm done through going through the story, and once I'm just in awe like everyone else is, but we'll see about it. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I was on Wednesday I had a queue, and I wanted to just play the game, stream, and hang out with you guys. But I couldn't, because apparently, like, as I later found out, like, when there's a queue, the ones on free trial don't get a priority when they're in queue. So I was kind of like, aw, but then I'm like, oh, it's a business, it's okay. And I got the game, and I was gonna stream it like on Wednesday. I put the stream off for another hour so I can buy it and stuff like that. But then as I entered the launcher, the game started downloading, and there's no such thing as a playable version, so the download was forced down upon me, and I had to wait for another like 2 hours to actually just get into it. And eventually I realized that it's not gonna happen, so I canceled the download and I streamed WoW. and then I just, let it download later on, and it all worked out for me. But yeah, that's why I wasn't live with Final Fantasy on Wednesday. And yesterday I didn't play because I was doing a massive video that took away a lot of my time, and it's actually up on the channel right now as well. But yeah, without further ado, I will end up just trying to unlock the mounts. Well, not today because I'm probably just very far away from that point. But I did get to the part of, meeting the Scions and just, kind of getting it figured out and realizing that I'm one of them because of all my precious gifts and whatnot. So yeah, that's where we're at, and I'm not gonna be focusing so much on like the duty finders, roulettes, and stuff like that because I really want to get into the story, because I think I'll just get levels anyway, because when I want to get levels, I'm able to just, spam dungeons and do all these logs and stuff. Right now, I just kind of want to enjoy the story. And for those of you who are okay with, spoiling it for yourself, or just who don't care and just want to, watch as you play along, and maybe you just click away your own cutscenes because you want to get leveled, and this is a way for you to get caught up with the story. A lot of people actually do that. That's why I stream against all better judgment, and I read all the quests, well, because of that, because some people just want to get to the end game, and I don't recommend that, but it's fine if that's what you want to do, because over here you'll be able to to listen to all the quests and just, experience them with all of us. How are you doing? What's up? I hope you are having a day full of pleasantries. And yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm excited. I tried not to spoil the story to my own self in some way by, just looking at what my husband was doing, because he did unlock the mounts. And
game can be a little bit up because the cinematic was really loud. And
oh, okay, yeah, I can turn it up, thank you. So he did get his mount or whatever, and I was like, oh, I want to, but I have a video to work on and stuff. Sometimes I'm like in game, but I do awkward things, just like walking around recording myself or something, because I like my videos to be pretty, and basically that takes away a lot of my game play and game time. But I put my channel first. So that's why that happens. Where is Camp Drybone anyway? Do I have internet there? Let's see. I wasn't very good at connecting myself to all these points. Camp Drybone, actually we can go there, and I'm just gonna spend some monies and actually go there, because I don't want to walk around anymore. I like walking around, but today I just want to get as many quests in as I can. There are some news in the neighboring WoW community. So we have a patch date, which is in 11 days, so 29th of June, and I'm gonna say moderately excited for it. What?
You know you can click on the map and teleport directly there. You don't have to search
No, I did not know that. But anyway, thank you for letting me know. Oh, it's raining. I think this is actually the first time that I logged in that I was raining. Anywho, there's a new patch. And I think at some point I was super excited about the new patch and everything, and now I'm still very, very excited because of the new content. But my excitement has just kind of, withered away, considering how, I don't know, what?
No, I cannot hear the rain still, or anything in the game. Just you and clicks.
You should have been able to hear stuff.
To
no casino test. Today. No, today I just kind of want to get to... Oh, I can't hear it either, but I have my headphones turned down. I do hear the rain and stuff when I turned it all the way up. So maybe I'll just... Okay, I'm trying to fix it so you can hear the game and just hear myself as well. Okay, I think this should work. Yeah, I'm not gonna gamble today, as I want to get some stuff done. And as I said, I'm excited for WoW, but there are so many new things and new systems like with the gems and with socketing, and then the whole legendary re-rolling that I would have to do, and then living in the mall, and Corthia so I can upgrade my conduit so I can mythic raid and stuff. I'm actually working on a video for tomorrow that's going to give you a little bit of an overview when it comes to WoW. I can hear the game just fine, like at least through my headphones. I don't know if
Yeah, I cannot test because you're not doing anything in the game, you're just talking.
yeah, I can hear the rain though, and I can hear the music. Can you hear the in-game music? Like, I can turn it up a little bit, but I'm just afraid that I'm gonna rip everyone's ears. But okay, here we go. I increased it a little bit, and this could potentially help, but we'll see. So yeah, I'm working on a video for tomorrow, and I'll go deep into like what I'm gonna be doing with the channel when it comes to WoW, so I'm not gonna be touching on any Final Fantasy things. But yeah, if you're interested in that, that is up tomorrow. Okay, so here's to search the missing folks. Oh, right, so I'm just gonna quickly remind myself of what was going on here. Last time, basically the Scions were asked to help the Drybone camp that has some missing people in it. Okay. Minfilia sent word that an adventure fitting your description would be a lot. So she also warned us to be wary of the Amal Ja. I don't know how to read that, and I'm sorry. It seems we know who the culprits are at the very least. Now, I bear no official title at the camp, but the people here have come to look to me for leadership. You have my word. That I'll do all I can to help to see that the victims are safely returned. Okay, so what is... Oh, do I just get this? Okay, so this Glamour, this Speller, is this something that I'm gonna start getting as a quest reward? Because, okay, what is... Can someone explain to me the meaning of the bronze piece exchanged for, for coin or whatever? So I can just basically get this and keep exchanging it. Is this like, if I take this, is this transmog? How do I know if this is worth taking as transmog? Is there like some way for me to do that? Like, should I be taking these items that I don't yet have because of that? Because I want to be collecting transmogs, but if I don't need the items, then like, what do people usually do when it comes to that? Or can I just, somehow... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I should be doing that. Anyway, I'm just gonna take the money. Maybe they don't even have some sort of transmog or whatever. Okay. So there was a quest sound now. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. If at any point it is too loud, just let me know. Alright, let's get right into it. Minfilia names the Amalja culprits in all this. You would do well to investigate them first. Much harm has been levied. I pick that if the gear provided as a quest reward is not something you want. Well, I didn't want the actual gear, but I'm wondering if I should be picking that, like if that's just a form of transmog that I can later on use, because I don't know how to take a look at the item. I don't know if that's how transmog works, as in like glamour and stuff. Like if I take it, is it just gonna go to my collection as that, or is there like a different system? I don't know, but I do want like items. I just don't know if I should be taking them for glamour purposes instead of like gear. But yeah. Okay, the flames burn where they might, but their light cannot stay the darkness in all places at all times. There have been brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Adama Landama, innocents wishing no more than to pay their respects to the dead. Aw. The poor souls deserve a proper burial. I would see to the deed before mongrels catch their scent, but I know not if the Amalja still linger. Would you secure their remains for me? Sure. You need to build your glamour sets. What do you mean? Like, should I be taking the quest items that I don't need for the purposes of glamour is what I'm wondering. Does that, like, that's how it works in WoW. In WoW you just get the item, for example, regardless of like you don't get the money instead of an item. Like when you're supposed to get an item, you get an item, and if it's a transmog item, you just have that as transmog. While willing, you may even come to learn something of what the Amalja seek in this area. Okay, hopefully we do. I don't think there are any more quests here to pick up, and where are we ever supposed to go? Retrieve ripe corpses. Okay, that's terrible. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna go straight ahead to that, and off we go. Low level gear are easy to get them from the market. So okay. So at some point I'll just buy them if I'm missing them. I guess I still haven't figured out like how to, you know, see whether or not like I have something that I want for transmog or not. As in, like, if I still have it or not. Okay, so I'm assuming this is like an attack zone. Yep, okay. Interacting. Okay. Okay, I wonder if this is just gonna be enough. And I'm practicing, like, calming my fingers in a way that I'm actually thinking about my casts instead of just like over spamming them. Start planning the ones you like after start getting green gear and upwards. I see. Well, I'm gonna have to look into it more, as in like figure out how this whole thing works, and then just decide how to approach it. But I don't know, like it's hard to start a new game, and in a way. I see it as, you know, starting a new relationship, except for the fact that now I'm in an open relationship of a sort with my two games. But like when you're getting to know someone, there's always so much to learn about them, and sometimes that gets exhausting. But over time, when you just come to understanding with all your features and abilities and stuff, you're like, okay, this is where I belong, this is what I know now. And it took me years with WoW, and that's why I'm so terrified of this, but I like to think that it, like those years of experience at least have meant something, so I can at least just kind of catch up. That's why I make so many references when it comes to WoW, so I can just kind of, you know, understand it as soon as possible. It's good to see you returned. Were you able to secure the remains of our fallen? I think so. Alright, hand over. Oh, okay, so they're like flowery flowers. Great. With the bodies given back proper to the earth, the souls will find their way across to the other side. You have done a noble deed this day. I thank you. Now then, what of the Amalja? Did you see any? Surely such massive monstrosities as they cannot conceal their presence, much less take their quarry unawares. Ah, so there were Amalja remaining after all. I feared as much. Their part is the lowborn disappearing is all but confirmed. But I sense there is more to this than meets the eye. The occasional Amalja raiding party would not account for people going missing in these kinds of numbers. The total is too great and the questions too many. It would not surprise me if the least to learn of another hand in this. But whose? Countless travelers pass through Direbone every day. And even if it were one among them, how would we best discover who may be implicit in these vanishings? I don't know, you tell me, but I want to know. Okay, so yeah, I don't need any of this stuff, so I'll just, oh, I'm not returning the quest. Anyway, what say we turn an eye to the common folk themselves? It may be among them that we find the reasons for these vanishings. Well, forbid it be so. There is a merchant by the name of Ungust who was born here in Drybone and grew up in the Golden Bazaar. A rough character, but he knows the people here better than anyone else. I'd wager he's at the inn, quaffling away the day's earnings. Here, I'll write a note for you to show him, else he'll not like to speak to you. Well, better give me that note then. Let's go find the drunken man who doesn't want to talk to me. It says that he's here. It said that he was there. Is he really there? No, these are not the people we're looking for. He should be, like, is this the inn they're talking about? Oh, okay, so basically I have to go around, or not. This is not the inn. This is not the inn at all. Ah, I don't like it when I'm getting lost. Where I'm not supposed to be lost. Okay, you did this quest. Where is the guy? Where's the drunken guy? The drunken merchant who knows everything about everyone?
In the pub.
Well, where's the pub?
Left.
Alright, I was already there.
To the right.
To the right? Oh, I didn't see the door. Well, that was dumb. Okay, thanks. I won't bother you anymore. Anyhow. There's our person. Okay. Ah, well, gods be damned. You're that bloody adventurer who threatened me back in Olda. That's true. Oh, I remember him. He was the one who wanted to beat the crap out of that woman who was lying in the ground. What in 7 hells do you want with me now? I didn't take him as a drunkard, but, you know, I just thought he was like a common rapist or something. But, dear friend, missing people, please help. Yours is Isambard. Folk around here are as very as they come. They'll turn tail and run if you so much as pass with wind nearby. Play them all for fools and coax some hard labor out of them, I did. If anything, they're even more timid than before. What with all the disappearances? You can go talk to him yourself if you don't believe me. Okay. Well, that wasn't very nice of him anyways. Anyway, he sounds like a proper jerk face. Jerk face. That's a good word. Okay. So, I've nothing to say but this. Tal take who or whatever has been feeding off us low folk. That's it? That is it. Okay, and there's more. Petrified pauper. Is it pauper or something else? What do you want from me? I don't know anything, I swear. Please don't kill me. I'm not gonna kill you. I just wanted to solve the mystery that's stopping me from leveling my character. Okay, and there's a hungry beggar. Please, miss, just leave me be. Okay, if he's hungry, why is he not asking me to get him food? Never mind. Doesn't want to talk. No talking today. That's fine. Okay, so it appears that no one knows anything. And he was correct. They are super afraid. Okay. Just as I told you, wasn't it? The whole lot of them are terrified. There's been talk of folk getting abducted, but if you ask me, they simply up and moved on to a better place. This place isn't exactly Costa del Sol, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know the place, but I kind of understand what he means. I'm just like looking at him in a very threatening way. Look at that. Oh, we're cute. I'm like, I'm gonna beat your ass if you don't tell me the truth. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Anyway, it's just so nice how she's animated in a way that like she's looking after him as he's leaving. It's so fun to actually play this game when you're zoomed in as well. I usually play WoW, for example, completely zoomed out. And now I'm just like zoomed in and I'm like, oh, I'm really there. Alright, so here's Isambard. Yeah, it's nice to zoom in for the dialogues. I get into the story a lot better. I don't know if you do that, but you should. Welcome back. Have you learned aught of import? I see. I suppose I should have expected as much from Ungust. Well, another thought occurred to me in your absence. The common folk are nothing if not fervent in their religious beliefs. Perhaps if they speak freely to their gods, then the clergy may know something of use. Okay. Don't need anything. Thank you. Alright, oh, and we also get a level. Feels good. I don't think I went to my class trainer at 25. I should have done that. Okay, and yeah, nothing here. If we would know what the common folk speak to their gods, we've no better place to ask them at the Church of St. Adama Landama. It is a small and humble church found to the northwest of there. Well, that's where people got abducted. Why are you sending me there? So I can get abducted as well. And so long as you're headed there, might I ask you to deliver this embalmed corpse? A morbid request I grant you, but it must be borne to burial, and I trust none more than you to see it done. So I'm supposed to carry a dead man to the church? With a question that follows? Let's go. Seek out a man named Marquez. He tends the graves of the Lich Yard. He will tell you where the body is to be stashed away. Anyway, we're supposed to go over there, and we have no better way of doing that. One thing I like in Final Fantasy XIV, and another one was combat res. An hour back I did start nothing, and died in the first 30 seconds, spent the next 15 minutes doing nothing. Not fun at all. So they were battling Sire for the next 15 minutes? Wait, nobody resed you? Wait, so the combat res, like I had one incident where I died and where I got resed, if you mean like the combat res in the dungeons, so I had a feeling that it works pretty similarly to how it is in WoW, but I don't know what happens in the open world. I read something about, like, I don't know, an NPC with an ability to resurrect you, or you just getting teleported back to the instance or something. Like, how exactly does it work? The graves. And what I like about this is that you cannot go through the texture of something that's supposed to be solid, which is not always the case in other games. Like, sometimes you just be able to, walk through the grave and you're like, I don't have a feeling that there's someone who's lying there dead. Hi! Ciao, Todere, kako si? Todere tu. I'm Marquez. Yes, a body. Of course. There have been so many bodies of late. He looks like a proper cultist, doesn't he? Yeah, okay. He's cute. He's cute. I apologize, miss. If you seek a place of burial, then there's an empty grave atop the ridge. Take the path and lay him to rest there. Alright, let's take our corpse all the way here? Is this the oh no, that's not the place. Why is he getting buried like here? This looks like a pretty fancy place to put a DPS in WoW, so no one is gonna rest me. I see. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess combat res is well, how is that different from what happens in Final Fantasy? Like, in Final Fantasy, do people have a habit of rezzing the DPS as well? Like, here I play a tank, so I think that's why I got rezzed, but I don't know how it works. Is there a cooldown on rezzing? Is that maybe the difference? I'm doing very well, thank you. Thank you so much, and I'm glad to hear that you're doing well as well. Like, this is how they drew the corpse. Well, that's fine. At least it's not something creepy. Oh, okay. Well, he's creepy. He's in his underwear. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, is that really what he's supposed to look like? Interacting. Well, here we are. Now I did my first proper burial of a random corpse. Oh, someone patted me. I don't know who this is. Wait, where is this person? Okay, oh. Is it this one? Oh, okay, let's pat him back. Pat. Is this? Oh, no? How do I pat someone back? Wave, and then what else should we say? Wave and pat, maybe? Oh, okay, here we go. Ska vara mycket så här. No cooldown for res. Mana's the only thing healers need to manage, but they get it back pretty fast. Oh, actually, that's great. I didn't know that about mana, and that is definitely useful. Okay. I don't know who this person is, but oh, the dance is actually kind of funny. Like, does everyone dance the same way? That's pretty cool. Oh, and they danced back. So, does every race have a different... This is Pringley. Okay, does everyone dance in the same way? Okay, I'm gonna wave back, and I'm gonna go now. But thank you for being friendly. Oh, they're singing. Can I do that as well? Sing? Oh, it doesn't exist. What does exist? On top of that, you have red mages. We call them res mages for a good reason. They can res faster than healers and can do back-to-back res. Oh, I see. So red mage is actually super useful for that. I didn't know that. That's like a warlock, pretty much, in WoW with soul stones. May they all walk in Thrall's realm. It's not Thrall, it's Thrall. Missing people. I'm afraid I cannot help you, but maybe Sister Orson can. She has been kind to me. Everyone has been so kind. I don't know why though. Pardon me. You'll find Sister Orson with the church wall. Why wouldn't they be kind to you, man? Everyone in this game is kind. Like, look at that person just dancing with me on top of that hill. They don't even know me. Alright. I hear you have done us the service of burying a fallen soul. Please accept our gratitude and extend it to Isambard when next you see him. You seek knowledge of missing drybone inhabitants. It is true I am closer to the people than any other of the order. I confide in them and they in me. When they wish to speak to their keeper Thal, I am the medium through which they do. Oh, so she's like a proper godly woman. Oh, she has that pure face, you know, like, oh yeah. Alright. Should I learn anything pertinent, I will be sure to share information with you. I only wish Marquess would be more helpful in the matter. I pray he did nothing to offend. He saw terrible things during the calamity. His scars run deep. Indeed, he seems to now prefer the company of the dead over the living. Oh, that's the guy from the outside. While tragic, I fear such behavior ill befits the church. I received word not long ago that one of our recent visitors, a man called Dancred, I believe, took offense at his conduct. I must have words with Marquess and soon. In Prague groups, you will always have a red mage. I see. Some of you do double red mages if they expect more death. I see. That's actually useful to know. Not quite useful to me yet, but I do wanna, experience it. And I have a question, like, in regards to how hard it actually is to, I don't know, get in a guild or get in a group or, just do group content, because maybe I don't seem like it, but I am kind of a shy person. The whole, just applying for guilds and talking to new people, that is mildly terrifying for me. So I'm just kind of wondering if is that easier in this game than, like, I don't know, in WoW or something? Like, what is the whole process like? Because I would like to belong. I just don't know how. That's the thing. And I'd like to do stuff. I just don't know if I'd be, allowed to. I don't know what you need to do to get to do the content. Like, do you have to be properly amazing at the game, or, like, how does that work? Thank you. A burial is no easy thing, even when the departed is a stranger. Were you able to learn not aught of the missing common folk? Not aught. You've been keeping yourself rather busy of late, haven't you? Well, you sent me there, man. Oh, here's Tancred. Normal content, you can pug it all. Yeah, I meant more of a guild thing. Like, is it hard to join a guild? Do people just, like, decline you, or, like, how do the guilds work? Because, I would want one. A pleasure, my dear Isambard. The name is Tancred, and I share a passion with you and our mutual friend here for learning what has become of these missing persons and why. I too spoke with Ungus more times than I care to count. There seems to be some truth to this notion of the common folk speaking their secrets only to those in service to the gods. So you're probably not one of them. Alright. Prostration Prayer, penance. Abject deeds done behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. Who better to take the pious unawares than she who takes confession, the good sister uttered herself. Are you sure? Is that really her? For higher content, try getting into the LG tool inbuilt into the game. Build relations from there, and people invite you if they see you without a guild. Oh, they do? Oh, well, that would solve my problem. Orson, she wouldn't. She couldn't. Yeah, like, he's in disbelief as well, and I am too. She looks so nice. Even the most beautiful roses have thorns, my friend, and you would be wise to keep an eye to this rose. Why is he doubting her? Still, the Lich Keeper Marquez. I'd swear to the 12 I've seen that face elsewhere before. Well, he is like hooded. I don't know where we saw him, but maybe he did. Alright. Am I getting close to the mount now? Not really.
We still have a way to go.
Yeah, I know. Oh, hi! I'm doing very well today. How are you? And welcome. Raid content and guild FC in this game is usually not related. Really? So people usually raid by just, you know, pugging, and basically if you're in a guild then you do like the super hard content that people usually don't, or am I getting that wrong? And also welcome. Okay. So, alright, so I guess we're gonna go back to that sister girl. Sister Orson, it cannot be, though she is wont to travel to the Golden Bazaar on her own, and it is not uncommon to see her speaking to the children. But no, it could not be she, could it? What do the children have to do with it? I grow wary of these suspicions. I know there's one child in particular that she is fond of. Pray seek out the boy and see if you cannot glean something from him about Orson's activities. Okay, so let's go look for kids. Let's go look for kids. Like, they really know how to get you, you know. There's a lot of these, you know, kid-related quests, and they're like, okay, where are they? Golden Bazaar, how do we get there? We can't really... Yeah, we can't really, okay. Guess walking it is. Walking it is. See, I did use the glamour for the first time, and I don't think I look as catastrophic as I did before. And the eye patch thingy, that was not my addition. That was like a random quest reward, but I kept it because I think it looks just really, really well. Like the glasses, how does that count? It's not like a headpiece. It's a, what is it? I don't even know. I don't even know. But I'll learn. I promise I will stop being a disappointment to you guys at some point. You can still get freely disappointed while I'm in the process of not knowing anything at all. It's okay. I don't think I'm in the right place. I don't think I can exit from over here. How do I even get... Oh, okay, so I have to not enter the graveyard, apparently. That works. That works. I do enjoy seeing all the beautiful mounts, and I was very surprised to find out that everything flies in this game. Did you know that? Like, every single mount flies. It's like the fantasy is completely broken. Everything that you can ride, it can fly. Everything, yeah. Every single thing can fly. Like, the cats fly, stuff flies. Like, even the cactus guy that I'm going to get for 2 million of these coins. I will. He flies too? Like, I'm gonna fly on a freaking flying cactus in no time. You'll see. I just need to play a lot of cards, which I'll do. I will do that. Because, you know, with a sword and shield in the battle tower, I'm not letting that go. I did, and it was glorious. I absolutely looked glorious, and everyone around me knew that. Next time I go there, I should just glamour myself into that same thing, just to keep the appearances, because if I go dressed nicely, they won't recognize me anymore. Alright, have I been here already? Is there internet here? There is no internet. No internet. Okay, so... Alright, we're looking for a kid. A kid? This kid? Are you a kid? You are a kid. Okay, please help. Sister Orson went out all on her own and hasn't come back. She always reads to me right here about Thal and the Order and the other side. What's the other side? I told her I lost my shiny thing and she went looking for it. But what if the monsters outside hurt her? Please find her. What if the monsters are her army? Like, okay, let's see. Okay. So we need to find her, and I guess she's either completely innocent or we're about to uncover something extremely vicious. We'll see. It's like keeping me on my toes. It's fun. And we're like, why is everyone doubting her? Oh, she's... Okay, so something is happening. But this wasn't very far away. A kid could go this far away and see her. She is doing... Okay. She's probably not doing anything, but you know. I like... The combat is so chill. Like, everything is just so chill. It's like I'm standing there, you know, not really being upset about stuff. Why? Okay, I pulled this guy as well. Great. This one I didn't pull. Okay. So, here's her. Was she channeling them for some reason, or is she okay? Look at her. She looks like in trance or something. She looks scary. I'm gonna stop looking at her from this angle. That is ridiculously scary. Since harder content in this game is 8-man, you make a group called Static. I see. Who's your raiding group? They're normally formed from the EU Discord server. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Actually, I will look into that. That is very useful. Thank you. Aiding. Okay, so what if we aid her and she just like attacks us and throws us off the cliff? You are not the one from the church. Or you are the one from the church. I don't know how to read. Thank goodness you arrived when you did. It seems my gratitude is yours yet again. Okay, you spoke with a child. Yes, well, I was able to find his lost trinket. It is a ring given to him by his mother before she passed. So, like, everyone's an orphan here, or what? I will see it safely back to him. I think all the kids that we met so far, they're all orphans. Like, what is going on with this world? I guess this is like a post-war world where, you know, a bunch of kids just, you know, lost their parents to many things. Can I just... Oh, okay, let's test this out. This knowledge of, you know, clicking on the thing without... Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. That's great. Okay, so basically the guild? Are you trying to say the guild is like a, you know, just a place of, you know, for you to hang out with friends and not really do, like, hard content? And when you want to do hard content, you go and, like, enter the Discord and talk to people there? Like, I'm trying to learn these social rules. I never know them intuitively. I'm not a very intuitive person when it comes to that. Sister Orson was attacked outside the Golden Bazaar. Gods for friend. For friend? I don't know this word. I will secure a room at the inn for her. Should she require any rest? Imagine, or you don't have to imagine, you probably know. But imagine if she ended up just, you know, being a supervillain still. Searching for the mementos of orphans and risking her own well-being for doing no less. Certainly not the dastardly deeds Thancred would have us believe. Yeah, Thancred would probably just be like, yeah, she's lying. Okay, nope. Let's get monies. Okay. I am well glad I reserved that inn room for Sister Orson. It seems she received greater injuries from her attackers that she initially led on. Thankfully, she is expected to make full recovery. That was fast. So that is how normally it is. However, of course, there are some guilds who does hard content as well. I see. So basically, it just comes down to the guild. But if your guild doesn't do hard content, and if you're in a guild and you're still looking for people to do the hard content with, what do you do with the guild? What's there to do? Is that like a roleplay thing, or like I wouldn't mind that. That's completely fine. Like if it's just, you know, friends or whatever, and maybe a few people from your, let's actually call it is it free company? Yeah, free company. So basically, a few of us maybe go to like a hardcore group and add other people in, and yeah, I can get along with that. But now the matter at hand. Thancred came looking for you once more. He left word that he will be waiting at the Amalja encampment to the southeast. I pray the two of you are able to uncover some evidence regarding these disappearances. Okay, there's a very unrealistic thing that I'm worried about. So, am I going to know? Of course I'm gonna know, but I'm still gonna ask a stupid question. Am I gonna know when I'm done with like the non-expansion parts? Like, is there gonna be something that, you know, lets me know that, you know, things are happening? It's more social. Well, I mean, that's fine. Like, you know, taking it easy and just not being in a guild where people are like, okay, this is what you have to do. This is your job now. I guess, I don't know, it would probably feel fine for me and maybe a lot better than what I think it might be. Okay, where do we need to go? So is he here? Like, it's showing me the same place. Where's Thancred? Can't seem to locate him. Oh, he seems to be, oh, okay, over there. Okay, so he's not here. What a surprise. Yes, you'll know. Okay, good. Because I have this strange tendency to worry about things that nobody worries about. And nobody's like, hey, am I gonna know when the expansion starts? Because now I can, like, okay, I was able to access it before buying the game, but like, whoever worries about that? Like, it'll happen when it happens. I probably most likely will know, but because I'm trying to just wrap my head around the timeline and like where I'm at and understand like where it is that the time is let's say cut in a way for me, because I want to cut it in my head and then move on to the next thing and just kind of have that as a whole to soak in and think about it and be like, okay, you know, this was this part and this is what I think about it. so yeah, that's important to me. Okay, so he's there in a randomish desert savannah. That's not a desert, just, you know, waiting for me. It's a strange place to just stand and wait. All right, there you are. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orson. Isambard is saying her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about her, the poor rose, were misplaced. Like, imagine if she's still a villain. That's their end end credits for each expansion after patches. I see. That's definitely going to be useful. To get me in the mindset of, you know, this is over now. You know, breathe in, breathe out. That's what I get. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let's say, oh, he was tracking them, so that's why he's here. I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? Inside of where? Okay. Inside of a what, man? Encampment. Okay, well, where's the encampment? Okay, so we have to go there. Okay, so when you did the story for the first time, or the only time, whenever that was, did you like get yourself, you know, completely immersed with the quest lines and everything? Did you let's actually not fight them unless we have to, but it seems like we will have to. I can't just like sneak around, and maybe I can not pull them. We're not in combat. Okay, now we are, because I took a look at him. Alright. Because people say that I should definitely do that, and I try to do it. I try to just, you know, take in the story and just be happy about it. So that's how I've been playing, at least. Maybe we don't have to fight everyone. But they are my enemies. I just, you know, don't want to kill them if I don't have to. Okay, so here's the leaflet. Okay, so that's a clue. I don't get to read what's in it. So they don't notice me more if I'm looking at them, right? They're still going to just, you know, ignore me. regardless. Is there more clues or should I go back? I think I should go back. Like, combat is fun. It's just like, if I don't have to kill them, oh, okay, well now I have to kill them. Anyway, let's do it. Okay, he's a goner. Let's see if I can sneak past. Even with the story is the best way to experience the game. Yeah, it's just, it's so relaxing. And what happens to me when I log out, I'm like, this happened today. What do I think about it? And then I spend, you know, my time actually thinking about where I'm gonna go next. And I haven't felt that way in a very long time. So I'm pretty happy here. Did anything tickle your fancy? Well, there's a letter that we probably weren't supposed to steal, but here we are. This leaflet. See the wealth of knowledge to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. See the wealth of knowledge to the hands of... Are you sure that's what it means? The lettering, though, atrocious is it not? And these bits about Naldthal seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orson makes of it. And that is what we'll do. Alright, is this like worth doing? Just like teleporting there for money? I guess so, because one quest actually just gives you enough. So I think this is actually okay to do. I don't know. It feels that way. Maybe I shouldn't just be, you know, spending money, but if I want to get to the story faster, I'm actually fine with teleporting. Should drink more water if I'm to read. Alright, let's go. For someone who's already been through this story, this can just feel painfully slow as I like read through all the quests and stuff, but this is just, I don't know, from what I've experienced, there are people who just, you know, want to get to, you know, play the game and they don't listen to the story, and that's fine. Like, I decided to still stream it against probably my better judgment of, you know, just, you know, not spoiling the content for someone, because I think, oh my god, that's so cute. Oh, take me, Raban, I'm your Sultana. Oh my god, what kind of dream is that? Like, what is she dreaming about? She's dreaming about that big guy who's, like, Sultan. He's not her boyfriend, is he? He looks like her caretaker. Like, what naughty dreams does this little one have? Alright, well, what I was gonna say is, well, someone who doesn't wanna, you know, spoil the story for themselves would either, like, play it and then watch someone's, like, walkthrough, or they will not watch, not a walkthrough, a playthrough, I guess, and story at all. But, like, some people just didn't do the story when they were first leveling because I guess they didn't feel like it was maybe important enough, or they forgot. So I guess it's, in a way, it's still fine for me to do this on stream. And I like engaging with you guys, so it's fun for me. It's, some people say that, like, you can't really get into the story if you look at chat as well, but you guys are part of this. Like, for me, everyone's, like, who's here is a part of this, and we're talking about it, so it makes it great. My savior comes again. What do I owe dishonor? Honor this day. Aw, these kids came to look for her. Alright, well, there's a... Like, I still feel like Thancred could have been right about her. What is this? Blasphemous. These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the older. Of that I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? You know, that's a good theory, but it could be a distraction that you're making. Okay, the plot thickens. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There's no doubt an irony in there somewhere. It's still her. It's gotta be her. Alright, I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how best to handle this. For now, tell Eisenberg that what we have learned here. Okay, so she gains Tancred's trust. And if she betrays him, he's gonna be so mad. He's gonna be like, I told you guys. I told you it was her. Nobody listened to me. That would be so bad. Like, I don't know if I should trust her. She seems too good. And those people are usually not good at all. Posing as a priest. To think, maybe it's this guy. He's trolling notions aside. It's gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again. I shall keep my ears and eyes open now more than ever. Ink, ink. Okay. Anyway, alright, let's get the false priest. Oh, movie time! That's fun. I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp giving me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon more innocents will fall victim. Is this like, when this was current content, I wonder if this was like introduced in the game piece by piece. Because sometimes it feels like some time has passed before you get the next quest. Like that time when she was injured, and then a second later, it's like she's making full recovery, and I'm like, dude, you know, we just came here. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let me and me serve like by posing as improv. Oh, okay, so we're gonna pose as posers. Or we're gonna pose as the poor ones. Dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. Alright, let's go pose. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. Yep, great. These will serve you well, serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, so as to lay the foundation for our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more Vargans have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Heisenbart has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Alright. He's a real plotter, isn't he? He knows what he's doing. Alright, let's trust him. Why is everything... What? Do I have to be of a level 19? No, I should be fine. Oh, I need to get dressed first? Is that it? Why are they... Okay, speak with the locals while guarding the weather. Okay, so basically I need to get dressed into whatever was given to me. And how do I find that? Okay, where's my actual stuff? How does this work? I want to go back. Back I go. Back. Okay, so basically... Where's the stuff? How do I change? What are these things? Okay, so I have this dispeller thing, but that is not it. That is not it. Do I have to talk to him again? Ventus. In case you misplace, you need to ask him for another set. Maybe I need to ask him. No, is it in my inventory? Oh, okay. Well, control I. Oh, I need to get to the armory chest. I see. Okay, so basically he gave us slippers, I think. Did he give it? I can't remember whether it's shepherd's slops. Are those pants? Oh yeah, those are pants. Equip. Okay. So I have these awful pants now. Alright, and then a tunic? Yeah, whether shepherd's tunic. Okay. Here we go. Now I look disgusting. I look properly disgusting, but that's okay. Alright. Please give me work. Image keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry, all is laid bare beneath the light. Okay, so basically I just need to, you know, speak to them. I don't have to necessarily beg everyone for work. Do we go in? We do go in. Words are very expensive. I don't know, I think we're just asking them pretty much random questions. We're not actually begging all of them for anything. It's like, I mean, I know, like, this is working very well for the whole roleplay thing, but, like, everyone who's here, they saw me come over there and just get changed in front of them, and now I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna pose as this unfamiliar person and be like, you don't know me now, but I have a question for you. That's fun. I'm looking for someone. I am looking for someone. Where are they? Is there like a basement or maybe another place? Okay, there's a room here, but there's nobody there. There's nobody really there. That's a weird quest. So I can't find that one person. Okay, there's this guy looking for work, and now there's that one that we cannot find. Oh, maybe I need to go up, actually. There are stairs. Like, we can always jump down. And Tancred is just there, like, looking at us changing, and he's like, ha! Look at her, looking god-awful in that clothes, just, like, trying to talk to people. Oh, okay, so he's there. Alright. Yeah, he's just standing there laughing at me. Okay, so she's like, being poor doesn't give you the right to ask me for anything. Alright. Okay, so there's Tancred again. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived Vargants. What's actually a Vargant? Is that like a no, like a Vargant? I don't know, it's like a beggar or a worker or something. I can't decipher. I don't know all these words. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Okay, so that's where we go. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Knowing myself, I will probably just remain in these items forever until I remember that I can't do damage and equip the gear that I'm supposed to be equipping. That's what's gonna happen. What's that noise? Is that your PC? Like going vroom?
Graphic card.
What? Graphics card? Why does it make that noise?
It's whenever I turn on my PC, it goes to 100 for a few seconds and then just...
Oh, you restarted it?
Yeah.
Why though?
It crashed.
Crashed? What were you doing? The render or?
3ds Max and Final Fantasy at the same time.
Wait, you were in both Final Fantasy and 3D Max?
Yeah.
Oh. Is that okay to do? Sorry, what?
Never had problems before, never tried to.
Well, yeah, never trying. Pretty much, yeah, gets you to never have a problem. That's how life works. Just kidding. You know how life works. That's why I married you. Alright. It was just too tempting to actually kill those. Sometimes the quests and the readings are quiet, but like the music from the combat goes really loud. Is that the way you feel when you're listening to like the stream as well? Like when I get into combat, I can't hear myself and then I start shouting. Like am I louder when I'm fighting someone?
You should be, because
I kind
good
of
thing.
reduced the volume. I think I should be okay-ish, but alright, a fine evening for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? It's always a fine evening for catching false priests. You look absolutely smashing. He's like making fun of me. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for a quarry to appear. But look at all my other fancy things. I have a ring. I'm not poor. Like, and earrings. Like, why wouldn't I sell my earrings first before looking for work? Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. I like how he says that like Ursula from Little Mermaid. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Well, lucky for you, I'm not a man. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child. I mean you no harm. I'm a priest of the Order of Nalthal, and I come to offer you succor. He's probably someone who we know, and we're gonna be very upset when we find out. And he's like, I'm gonna find out who you are, man. This leaflet bears the teaching of Nald. Trust to them and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. What's penury? I need to increase my vocabulary in order to understand Final Fantasy better. I feel like just like a proper peasant when I read these quests. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you would have made a god's awful mummer Ungust. Oh, what? How did you know? You bastards tricked me. How? Like, it was him? Please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? To continue. What a plot. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there if not born. Some moons ago, the Amaljar raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew. And so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amaljar in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Oh, so they bought his soul. Demands of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to learn the vulnerable and give them over to Yamalja. I didn't have a choice. So basically, he was doing this to protect the larger group of people, and he was sacrificing the ones he didn't deem important. Well, that's... I don't know, like my moral compass is probably way off on this one, but I can't decide if he was good or bad there. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence. You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you're not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. The mumble was good. What did you mumble? The money? What did you say? The coin was good. Ha! I said I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not even see a fraction of what the Amalja pay me. Okay, so he's a proper scumbag. Now we know. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets. Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. What's his tattoo? Are we gonna find that out? It's actually a cool one. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world is in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Seriously? Oh, not you again. Ha! Hello there. Were you the one leaking the Immortal Flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. Wait, is he talking to me? Oh no, he's still talking to him. Okay, no, I know nothing about that, I swear. Yeah, I think he would have told us. That's actually pretty cool. Is this like when he's... Yeah, when he's yelling, there are these little things on the comic thing that are letting us know that they're yelling. That's pretty cool. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth, but no matter, there'll be time enough to learn the truth. Okay, he's very sorry. He's crying very loudly. Alright. Be a dear and take a word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? Yep, that's where we shall go. I shall price everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhere out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. I don't have all my spells. I didn't go to the 25, what's it called? The class trainer and whatnot. Didn't do that. I didn't do it, but Waking Sands. Okay, is she like far away? Oh, she is far away. We could go here. Is this where we want to go? I think so. Hopefully I'm not off. Way off. I think I'm fine. Maybe there's internet there that I didn't connect to. This is a fine plot. I actually enjoy this. It's a really, really good story. So does this have like a big, solution of stuff without spoiling? Okay, good.
Yeah, you kill shit.
Just don't tell me anything. Okay, I killed shit. That's enough. That's
always the solution.
like I have the most disciplined chat and the most wonderful people who have never spilled the beans on anything. Yet I ask my husband a simple question and he's like burning to tell me what happens because he plays one day ahead of me. Because every time I catch up with him, the next day I can't play because I have to edit a video and he's like, let's go play Final Fantasy. Let's just go. What?
Do I sound like that?
No, you never say that, but that's what your brain says. You're like, well, let's discover the story and make her jealous because she has to work.
That's what you think I'm thinking, and then you act upon
Exactly.
what you think that I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And somehow I'm doing something wrong, even I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, that is what marriage is about. Yeah. You project something that happens in your chosen one's brain and then you completely act upon it because it could not possibly be any different than what you had imagined. I give terrible marriage advice. I'm not gonna do that anymore. Alright, well, it's like I can't help but look at why are you okay, can you explain to me why you're rendering and in Final Fantasy? Like how does that even work out for you? Whatever are you doing? Is there internet here? There doesn't seem to be anything. Oh, are we in the right place? We are absolutely in the right place actually. All good. Yeah, you guys are awesome for just, being here, and even though some of you have done this story, you're just like, never saying anything. I would forget anyway, but don't test me. You're just really awesome about just wanting me to hear the story as well. Yeah, if I saw like a glimpse of a spoiler, I'd just be like, I'm not even gonna take a look. Banish you. No, just kidding. But yeah, don't. Alright. So I still have the shitty clothes, and I guess now I can dress myself properly. I don't know what proper is, but here I go. Back to being what is this? An overexposed cleavage kind of pirate or whatever it is. Alright, so now I can just walk into these guys' headquarters. I almost said headquarters. What is even headquarters? It's a nothing. Okay, Minfilia, oh, she's gonna be excited about this. Welcome back. I'm pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain or ascertain? Or ascertain? I don't know. Oh, she's beautiful. Who are you sending it to?
Dolly.
Alright. We must where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. Okay, didn't spill too much. She told me that I would kill things. Oh, that's a lot of experience that you get for just, oh, it's a whole chain, but, Like to meet a distinguished individual, though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Mutamix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Mutamix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Orzia. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Mutamix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of the realm. It will serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. Basically, that's enchanting, right?
Yeah.
For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade.
Actually, it's something between enchanting and jamming, like combined.
Well, basically, just like gear upgrade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not like.
It's upgrades. Okay, I can live with that. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Mutamix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Mutamix is ever to be found at his camp in central Talanan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for a pillar of smoke and the way will become clear. Or I can just port somewhere. No biggie. Alright, that's it. The class trainer is gonna be so mad at me. He's like, are you seriously walking around the world without your latest skills and spells and stuff that I could give you, but I'm not giving it to you because you're too lazy to go to the guild? Yep. That's the way it is. Am I supposed to be here? No, these are... Oh, they're all, like, look at these people. Like, we met all of them, and none of them have anything else to do apart from just sitting there hanging out. I thought, like, the weight of the world is upon their shoulders. And that apparently may not be the case today. That's fine. Do you have the baby cam turned on?
I hear dogs.
Oh, okay. I'm forgetting to stretch. Like, my body's numb from quest reading. Okay, let's go. Probably not in a physical condition to be a raider. Need to learn how to efficiently read quests first and not be... Oh, we have a blue quest? Okay, what do you want?
I got so scared.
What?
I got so scared.
Why? What happened?
So I was alt-tabbing forth from the game and into the game, and I was doing like some modeling, and then I tabbed into the game and I hear a whizzing bug sound, and I thought it's like for real, and then first the sound loads and then the picture loads, and I see like a huge bug in front of me. I thought it's like somewhere behind my back.
That's hilarious. That's actually so funny. Okay, Nedrick has some useful information. Am I supposed to talk to him or her? Are you a him or her? You're Nedrick, of course you're a him. Okay, I guess we need to do this as well. Hail there, adventurer. I'm Nedrick Ironheart, an explorer by trade and a scion by allegiance. I knew my friend looked to be an adventurer in need of a challenge. I happen to know just a place that will offer it to you. Oh, I'm challenged enough, man. Oh, yeah, was this like a message? Was this like a whisper, or was it, like, I thought it was like a message in a general chat, so I read it, but like, yeah, I'll just, for now, I'll just do quests, because, like, can I open my messages later? Is this like a message? I don't know the
What?
colors. Oh, how do you know I have received... Oh, right, so I did get a an invite. Do I have... I have it here.
You're joining a guild?
I don't know, someone invited me. Do I accept that, like, by default, or what do you... Oh, it's general. No, I don't want to. Like, I didn't like these people in WoW who just, like, randomly invite people. I want to do it the right way.
Are you invited from someone from your viewers, maybe?
No, I don't think so. I think they were just out in the open world. I don't like these people who invite others out in the open world. I don't want to do that. The Calamity laid ruin to it, though, as did to most things. Now, Halatali is a shadow of its former self. I don't want to get in and be like, okay, see you in 50 levels. I'm gonna go do quests and not talk to you. Because that's probably what I'll do, because I really want to commit to this. Shadow of its former self, but in the dark of that shadow lurk wild beasts, both bloodthirsty and beyond count. For one such as yourself, I dare say there's no place finer than Halatali to test your skill and refine your technique. What is he talking about? What? Indeed, I've taken the liberty of passing your name along to the flames to oversee this place. Should you visit, speak to one of the Fafajoni near the entryway. Have you done this quest? It's unlocked, but I have no idea what it's getting me to do, and if I should do it now or not. Okay, okay, the bonfire is there. That's dry bone. And that is not nearby. Okay, so we'll do that later. We're just gonna do yeah, we're gonna do the main quest thing. And the bonfire is near the unattuned. Okay, so I can't go there. Unattuned. Forever. Oh, we could go to Ul'dah. Like, actually, my guild, what's it called, Adventurers Guild is somewhere around here, so we could exit. Where are we, though? Where am I? I'm here, and I would have to walk all that way. Can I go there? Can I go there? Can I go there? Oh, I can actually go to Drybone and do that quest, the one that this guy asked me to do. And then we can go here. Yeah, let's go do that first. Wait, am I? Okay. I saw like a bunch of red messages and I'm like, huh. Not able to do that? But can you hear the music?
From your stream?
Yeah, like they don't talk a lot because I'm not getting a lot of these quests and stuff, but like, can you?
I was never able to. I tried to tell you like a few times and you said it's okay, so I was like...
No, well, yeah.
I don't know why you can just bump it up and then we can reduce it if it's wrong.
Okay, now I think I increased it like as much as I could. Well, not as much as I could, but it could be that it's a little bit too loud. So just let me know if you can hear it now. There was a quest that was sending us here. You know what? Let's just do the side quest thing first. It's actually a blue quest, so it's not much of a side thing.
Yeah, I can hear the music now, and it's beautiful.
Okay. Sorry for not having it on earlier. It would have been better. But now it's all good. I need to, like, in WoW, when I'm setting up the volumes, even though everything's like at minimum in game, I have to also put everything like at 10%, like in the Windows mixer or whatever it is, to not rip everyone's ears. Especially when there's like a group invite or something, which is so loud in comparison to the whole game. I don't know why that is. Maybe my settings. Could be. Okay, so there they are. Okay. Aw, so cute. If it is the halls of Halatali you seek, you need seek no further. Permit me to tell you something of this place. The name comes from an ancient tongue, Halatali, meaning the land of many shadows. It was here that our distant ancestors first settled, and bah, you have not come all this way for a lesson in history. No, indeed not. Listen, do you not hear the howls and growls? Do you not feel how they shake the very earth beneath you? Those sounds are the work of no wind, my friend, nor that rumbling the doing of any shadows. Those are the calls of Halatali, for now the beasts what kept for Coliseum lurk here. Okay, this is getting interesting. And these are no gentle beasts broken by the hand of man. No, there are those within that even the might of the immortal flames cannot tame. From the look of you, you must be Fee. I received word from Nadric that you might be along. By his recommendation, I grant you leave to enter freely. I only pray you are able to find your way out. Okay, so what did we get here? This doesn't. New regular duty. Is this a? What's Halatali? Is that a dungeon? Dungeons. Oh, that is a dungeon. Oh, okay. Well, we're not gonna do it now, I guess, because the quest isn't sending us there. Like, I don't know. Like, is the quest at any point going to send us there? Not sure. All right, but we can. I want to see how loud the combat actually is. I don't think it's problematic. I think we're actually doing this fine. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, and then... Alright, so we unlocked a dungeon. That's pretty important. And now we can be on our merry way to our goblin. So he can teach us to enchant. Or he can do the enchanting for all I care. So I can be turned around and still fight someone? That's pretty cool. So I turn towards him when I fight, though. Is that intended? It's pretty nice here. I wanna get the mount. Like, I know it's a big goal, and I'm probably nowhere even close to that, because like, I remember from what Philip was telling me, like, he had to do all these like company quests to get there. Oh yeah, I need to attune, but I'm not sure where the crystal is. Oh, it's here. No, it's not here. It is. Something is here. Yeah, I should go there. Thank you. That actually is great advice. I should go back there. Or back. I'm not sure if I was ever there. Oh no, wait, I did. This is where I ported. This is where I came from. So there's no crystal there. Yeah, I think I have all of these. This is the dry bone. I'm pretty sure I got that. Yeah, okay, we have that one. I forgot that I ported there. I'm still like trying to find my way around the map. And I think I'm getting used to the map's design. The first time I logged in and started doing quests and stuff, it was very confusing because I didn't understand how map worked. And like that you're in a certain layer, and then like everything is like when you zoom out, you see these like not. It doesn't really look like a map. Like this is a map for me, but then if I click here, I don't know, like it looks like this, right? And it doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't really resemble what I originally see on the map. Oh, this is big. Like there's so many things to discover. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Okay, so where are we? Okay, we're here, and I actually do need to attune to that one. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna go to the city then. Can I go there this way? I look at the map way too much, I'm aware of that. I don't know if this is the road, but I'm gonna go all the way around just to make sure. Oh, this is such This is such a beautiful mount. Oh, when am I gonna get to the point to get all these pretty mounts? That's what I want to do. Like, a lot. And I'm gonna have to find out all there is about them. How many mounts are there? Like, I know there were like a few expansions, but for example, like in WoW, I think there's almost like 700 mounts or something. There's a lot of mounts in the Shadowlands. Not just in Shadowlands, but especially in Shadowlands. Like, they keep adding mounts after mounts after mounts, and I can never catch up in WoW. Like, is this like the same thing here? Or do you or is there like less of them so you can like actually get all of them? Cause I wanna, you know, I wanna get mounts at some point and actually feel like I have a collection. Is that just impossible to do?
What's impossible?
Just collect like all the mounts. I have no idea how many there are.
Probably need a collection.
Is there such a thing as a collection add-on, or you just look it up? Like, personally, I would have preferred to just look it up because it kind of, I don't know, like it keeps it mysterious in a way. Like, I'm not sure if the game even has add-ons like that, you know, tell, oh, this remains the cutest thing I've seen so far. Look at this guy.
Do you know what happened? An alarm went off in the room, and when I went to turn it off, I saw that my whole list of alarms are just turned on.
What? Was he out of his bed?
No, but he was playing with my phone today.
Is he on his actual bed, or is he on the floor again? Did you?
A bit of both.
Can you put him on the bed and just put the pillows there?
I tried, but he insists on like.
No, just move him to the bed
He's
and
awake.
put the pillow. What?
He's awake.
He's awake now?
Yeah, he goes to the side when I do that.
Okay, well then I guess we'll just wait until a lot less, probably around 200. Wait, 200 I can live with. That's how many mounts I probably have right now in WoW. So it's taken me years, admittedly, but I didn't really play actively. Well, 200 is a reasonable number. It's the number that I can actually just make peace with for now and just, you know, work with and work towards. But I will look into that. So is there add-ons? Is there no add-ons? Is there like, I don't know, like anything? Like, how am I to know what there is to collect? Like in WoW, I have all the things, which is like the add-on that tells you like
Also,
everything.
You have a collection tab.
I have a what?
Collection tab where you can see all.
I haven't actually looked into that. Is that character?
No, in WoW you have a collection tab.
You do, but here you have, there's inventory, there's minion guide. Okay, so basically my minion, like I have one. Okay.
You're well guided.
That's really sad. Okay, here's my goblin. Who is Uplander? Come to tent, ring of Voodoo Expopliposs. I'm not even gonna try to read this guy. I'm just gonna give him the stuff. Okay, I kind of remember you doing this, and I remember it wasn't that far from this moment that you got your mounts, right? I have a
Still
lot.
have a way to go.
Like, how long?
A few hours.
Oh, a few hours of my pace is a lot of hours. Which makes us recognize that Uplander is a friend of Nymphilia. It's funny how in WoW goblins are a race, and here they're just like, I feel like they're lowly creatures of some sort. I think that's how they're presenting them. Am I Eventually add-on is like, oh, it's against the toss. The only one people really use the DPS meter. But from what I understand, the DPS meter is a part of the game, right? No, that's fine. Like, the game actually has a reasonable interface that I can work with, and it has everything presented. So, that's totally fine. So why is it that people mind it so much that in Ashes of Creation the developers said that there will be no add-ons whatsoever? Like, that's not news. If, for example, if Final Fantasy doesn't have add-ons and maybe some other MMOs don't have add-ons, like, I mean, I understand why there are add-ons in WoW, because WoW is, I'm not going to say unplayable for today's standards like the way it was 15 years ago, but it's, you know, pretty weird when you see everyone's clean UIs and then you have like a bunch of griffins in your cast bar, and your cast bar is way down there where you can't even see him and see it and stuff. So strong as eating tool, make good techie show of power of materia. He's cute. I don't understand him. Oh, the game doesn't have a DPS meter. They have dummies to test your DPS. I see. So why do some people, like, I saw it on forums, some people say like they turn on their own DPS meter at least or something like that. So they use add-ons, right? If they turn something on. Like, there's nothing to turn on in the game, right?
So there is no place where I can check the collection.
But they say that it's a companion, mount guide, minion guide. I don't have these open. Like, you
But once you have mount, like just this
mount guide. Well, yeah, more mounts will be there.
when you get them, but how do I know what dungeon to get?
I found like a big list of them on Reddit. Someone made like a.
No, I don't want to use Reddit. I want to find in game.
I don't think that. I don't think it's in game. Well, I haven't seen it. Yes, they use ACT add-on. I see. I don't know what that is, but if it's against the rules, then. Oh, they're so happy that he's making something work. Aw. In Power of Materia, Fatal Reborn. Okay, so basically he enchanted the blade. Purely speaking, it's a kind of crystal. It is created by drawing out the etheric constituents from a piece of equipment and then crystallizing them. Okay? Not just any old equipment will serve. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. Not sure what she means by that. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item. I mean, I don't need it. Like, if I'm gonna play a tank, who cares about my damage if I tank, right? I mean, I wanna do it right, but like, it's not like someone's gonna be like, hey, you're not doing enough damage.
Well, you can have more health.
What?
You can have more health if you want to buff that. You saying you don't need energy?
Yeah, but I see my health. I don't need to. I see my health bar. No, I'm a tank. I guess I don't need it, right? What do I need it for? It's not like I'm gonna look into it and be like, hey, you are a member of my group who's not doing enough damage. Leave, you know? Like, I'm not that person, and I'm not a group leader anyway. Okay, I can't read these things because I don't understand what he's talking about. Like, the words he uses are just... The Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants to brain cakes to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander must trade tongue flaps with... Tongue flaps? Trade tongue flaps means talk? That's such a cool way to say talk. Trade tongue flaps. Ah, that's so funny. That's actually hilarious. Okay. Okay, that's what we shall do. And another blue. Okay, disseminate the secrets of materia creation. What would you say if I told you that inanimate objects can possess a soul? They can, believe it or not, although the soul in question is not their own, but that of their owner. Through faithful service, the arms and armor that we use come to hold our spiritual energy. Thus, do we form a spirit bond with them. What's a spirit bond? This spiritual energy can be drawn out and converted into materia, a special kind of crystal that can be attached to gear to enhance its properties. I am well versed in ways of materia extraction. If you wish to learn more about the process, it will be my pleasure to teach you. Is this something I need to do?
Just take it and
It's a profession? I don't know of this. I thought I took all of them. So basically this is for me to become the enchanter of a sort. Oh no, wait. You wish to remove materia from an item, highlight its icon and select retrieve materia. Your chance. So basically this is a disenchantment of a sort. Okay. Oh, so basically I do that with shitty items that I don't want to use for transmog or for Beery or... Okay.
100% constructed spirit from it, and then it starts recharging again.
But am I gonna lose something? But what is the spirit thing for? As in, like, what do I need that for?
It's like maybe your spirit was strong in that item.
We want dark matter. Dark matter from my Flash experience is not a good thing. Like, why am I getting dark matter? Okay, material extraction now available. What do I use that for? Higher content tanks and even healers need to do DPS. I guess. Like, we had some, like in Castle Nathria, we had some badass tanks who did a lot more damage than even some DPSs. I don't know if they were, you know, that good, or maybe, or, you know, our DPSs, some of them were not. I'm not gonna get into that, but, okay, Horizon. Producer has said that it's fine to use DPS meter, just don't use it to harass people. That's actually, like, I'm gonna have to get more of his quotes because I don't know his statements about the game. But so far, of the producer of the game, Yoshi. Like, yeah, like, everything he says, like, everything I've heard of so far, it just sounds so kind. Like, these, like, I don't know, like, these kind sentences of him just keep, I don't know, just getting in my whole experience my way, and I'm like, who is this person? Like, I'm gonna have to just get to know the culture of the, you know, the game and the community, and especially the producers and the devs, because I don't know, I feel like I've been missing out on that. But, like, that's just so kind to say that, to be, I don't know, like, it's, I don't know a better word than kind. It's just, it's cute and kind and adorable, and I don't know. It just makes me happy that I'm playing the game. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. I haven't felt that way about a game because of, like, any, like, development decisions or anything like that. I hate that I know anger. And I know anger from Hearthstone. Like, I've been, like, I'm not gonna say I've been in any way, like, influential during my Hearthstone, competitive career, if you can call that competitive. Like, I streamed at the time, and I did have a community, and I did have some say, but, like, I felt angry about some things about the game, and I did have these streams where I would just rant and talk about stuff and feel unheard, and just it was just like talking into the void, and I think that's where part of my anger comes from, knowing what it's like to just not be heard, and I don't want to feel that ever again. And that's why I've been Like, even though I now play WoW, it's the same company, and I don't know, like, I've been keeping myself distant from, you know, getting myself in the way of, like, I don't know, talking on Twitter and just, you know, fighting for justice and whatnot. Like, I just don't do that. I don't know, maybe I've lost faith? Is that it? The MMO player understands it. When he reconstructed a realm reborn, he made his developers play WoW. Yeah, I heard that. And that was a good decision. That was a real good decision. Because you can learn the good things, and also you can learn the bad things. And I guess, I don't know, when you have a big game, you inevitably know that your competition is playing your game and looking for the holes in it. And, you know, having more and more holes is a problem in a competitive world. Welcome back! I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Okay, so we give her the dagger. The Ifrit documentary for 1.1 gives you an insight on why those people are so passionate about the game. No clip documentary. Is that the name for it, or? I do wanna watch it. Ryan Conant, he doesn't release it unless him and his developer teams are able to clear it. If that were the case with WoW, Ian would have never gotten a job as a WoW part of the team initially, because he did become famous for calculating that Cthulhu cannot be killed. So if Cthulhu was able to be killed, he would have never gotten to that position. Maybe he would have done something else, but that's actually, I mean, that's the way to do things. See, in, like, as someone who played Hearthstone, I don't know if you guys played Hearthstone at any point, but like, I don't know if you know Freeze Mage, like, that's a type of deck that, like, it's basically it revolves around freezing all the cards on your opponent's board and just keeping them frozen and not taking damage until you can actually just, like, acquire enough damage to just, you know, blast them. But the thing about Freeze Mage is that it didn't exist when they were developing the expansion where Freeze Mage first became a thing. So Freeze Mage, just like many other like decks in Hearthstone, like I think that rogue with all the 5/5s and stuff, like I think these things were discovered by the community, like way after the expansion's release, and we even had some famous, you know, streamers and content creators whose literal, you know, I'm not gonna say task, but their way of creating content at the beginning of the expansion, like, I don't know if you know this guy's Toast, like, he would always break the game at the beginning of the expansion. Like, his streams were the best, right? Do you remember, like everyone would watch? There would be like 100,000 people just watching his streams and watching him, you know, do something crazy in the game, something that he calculated or something that he thought could happen, and then he breaks it and then gets an email from Blizzard and gets banned. Stuff. It was really sad. Ryan Conant isn't oh yeah, I read that. What a remarkable difference a single piece of material can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I'm sure you're aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, so make it your ally. I still don't understand what I need the materia for. I probably should read this. Oh, materia extracted from one piece of gear can be affixed to another, improving its attributes. So basically you draw a little bit from one piece and then you give it to another piece. Cool. To extract material from an item, you must have first created a spirit bond with it by using so they all have like a bar that they charge, and then you take it away, yeah, and then you put it somewhere else, and then it again just fills up, and then you take it away again, and that's how it works. Alright. Okay, extract material from the list of available sub-commands. Good. Once materia is extracted from an item, its spirit bond will be reduced 1%. But does it lose its traits? Affixing materia to an item can be done by a disciple of the hand with the proper training or by speaking with materia meld NPCs. Should you wish to remove materia, I may do so. Oh, so basically in order for me to put the materia onto an item, I need to talk to a person. And if I just want to take it out, I do it myself. So I can destroy, but I cannot craft. Good. Okay. We get it. Alright. It is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Please speak with me when you are ready to begin. Okay. I gotta... What is this? Oh, we get stuff. Wait, it says level 18 weapon coffer. How do I... Oh, I can open it? Use... Okay, and we get a what? The Iron Lantern Shield is placed in your armory chest. This is how I do armory chest. Okay. Shield, shield, shield. These are shields, right? Iron Lantern Shield. This thing, but I still don't need it. Feels bad, man. Okay. I'm not sure if I have my stuff equipped. Okay. I'll just roll with this. Alright, so I'd like to assist the Immortal Flames. And we get a... Why does it say defense 0, magic 0? Like, is this like a transmog? Okay, word has arrived from Tancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend August, the False Priest. That's his name now, the False Priest. What is this icon next to my name? Ol. What is this? I don't understand my symbol next to my name. Reveal that he is due to meet with the Amalja to discuss their dealings. This is my rested thing, the blue thing, right? I think that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I also had blue.
I feel bad for feeling hungry. I thought I had dinner and I thought I was done with it at like 5 p.m. Now I just feel silly. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja as possible from the Illusions, and so they mean to have August attend as planned. Oh, accessories don't give defensive stuff. So basically it's glamour, right? Or... And by the way, I forgot to say wrong, thank you for helping me tonight. It's actually been super useful, and all the things... I'm trying to remember as many as I can, but I think I'm learning on the way, and you're really helping me with it. So thanks. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the Immortal Flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them. Tancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he's able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. So first they needed a bodyguard for me to make sure I'm doing the right thing, and now I'm just like... Oh, it gives stats, just not armor. Oh, yeah, I did see stats. That's right, I'm silly. He made me tell you to save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. Is this a dungeon mission of a sort, or... Feels like I have some way to go. And I think this is a place where we can actually port ourselves. I didn't used to use ports. I used to like walk around a lot until I figured out how easy it actually is to use them when you look at the map. Thank you for that.
I think just not for me. Okay.
Yeah. All good.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. So we've got Oh, okay, so the person we're looking for, they are inside, right? The Flame Sergeant. Oh, there he is. Okay, so, your V-Race of the Science. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. So basically, we're like the guys that go around and help people with their abilities. I didn't learn everyone's abilities yet. I know that the leader, she has the same power that I do, but I don't know about the rest of them. Allow me to brief you on your mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. So we're still looking for the missing people. The lizard men aren't aware that their man Ungust has been exposed. That's actually a good thing for us. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. What's the Invisible City? Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much more of the Amalja plot. If the mission succeeds, let's make sure it does. Let us do so. Okay, where do I go? Okay, me is here, so I go up there. Okay. It's like, sometimes when I look at the stuff on the map, it feels far away, but then I just like go, and there I go. I'm just there. When do you stop being a sprout? Like when you level up, like all the way to the max level? Because I don't think I've seen any max level sprouts, or do you have had to, like, do you have to play for a certain amount of time, or do something? Like I love having the sprout because people know I can't tank. It's good. Now, I'm actually liking my sword. It's purple. And I don't know, some people tell me that it's childish to have a favorite color. It's like something that you grow out of when you're 10, but I think purple is my favorite color. I haven't grown out of it, obviously. And I'm not planning to, because why would I renounce my right to have a favorite color? That's just silliness. Okay, so basically the ambush is supposed to be here. Alright, let's lie in wait. Yeah, let's go. Oh, story time. Exciting. Ah, there he is. The traitor. This is after you have completed the Shadowbringers main story and played it for a certain amount of time. I see. Well, that's not gonna happen for a while, so I am comfy with where I'm at. Is the bait in place? People know not to fully trust me with my abilities, so that's good. Our man is in position, sir. Okay. Good. We make our move as soon as the Amalja appears. So he's there like bait. He's practically our prisoner, but they don't know he's been compromised. Okay. Yes, sir. He's like, he's either dead from our people or from these guys. Like, he's in so much trouble. They are badass though. Look at them. Like, I almost feel bad for what is the meaning of this? Forever, like, killing them. Look at their kind little face. Something's amiss. Maybe he betrothed us. Do you say betrayed or betrothed? That's the one that, oh, he betrothed us. I'm gonna say betrothed. You know what I mean. Ah, he double-crossed us. Ha 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 ha. Fun stuff. Also, everyone's ha ha ha. I'm afraid your little ambush ends here. Oh, that stinks. I eluded the immortal flame's clutches for moons before finally getting caught. Did you not wonder how I managed it? It was almost as if someone was feeding him information from the inside. Ah ha 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 ha. Very funny. Your every movement was known to me ahead of time. Oh, he has these eyes of a man who's like, I can't believe it. Oh, that's so sad. Now, as much as I'd love to chat a while, I have appointments to keep. They're all yours. Feels bad, man. He's just leaving! Look at him! He's not even fighting us. He's just, you know, off he goes. Alright. Well, let's do this. What an asshat. I wonder if I'm supposed to actually tank all of them. They don't seem to be tankable. Maybe I'm just terrible at it, but... Oh, they are! They are tankable. But, like, nobody's fighting me. I just have to... Well, basically, I can just AoE away. AoE away, that's a fun way to say it. No, he's just... Oh, okay, he is fighting me. Okay, so there's two more. I'm terrible at this. Like, they're just in their position and don't want to move. I should probably go and finish this one. Like, I feel like they're not intent to move. There's ever more and more of them. Oh my god, there's too many of them. There's too many. Am I gonna fail this? Maybe I don't have a spell that I needed to make this work. At least I have an AoE. That means a lot. Oh, okay. Hopefully I didn't die. Okay, I think we good. I think we good. They're just everywhere. How are we to ever win this? Put up your weapon, or our comrade's a dead man. Or your comrade's a dead man. Well, we don't want that, do we? Put down the weapon, girl. Okay, apparently they... Like, it either didn't work as intended, or it did work as intended. Okay, bring her. No, I don't want to be a captive. That's stupid. The rest of you, march. Traitorous scum. Treacherous. Not traitorous, treacherous. I'm learning. Hard words. Alright. So we end up somewhere, just stuck in some random dungeon. It's actually a fun scenario. I think we're about to see the abducted people Maybe. Okay, so I'm free, but they're not. What? I fear that the Amaljan mean to give us to their god as an offering. If I must die, then let me die a soldier's death with steel in hand. The Bowl of Embers is now accessible. What? Thank you! I actually finished doing my hair yesterday, and you saw the unfinished blonde version, and I've never been a blonde. The other was at our house when I didn't have the green color, when I only had like blonde, and it was so funny. Actually Wednesday's stream, like when I streamed WoW, that is like the only stream that I ever did with an unfinished haircut. Actually haircut was finished, but the whole color thing was not, so I was blonde there, and it looked really weird. I didn't really like it. But I'm glad that my hair is as it should be now. Thank you. And if you ever at any point want me to translate it, I can. Just let me know. Because wait, do I have to go to dungeon? The duty finder to confront the... Oh, okay, so I guess we do need to go to the dungeon. I guess we do. Okay, so for a tank, this shouldn't be too bad. But wait. This dungeon is the Bowl of Embers. Where do I find that? Oh, that's a trial. What's a trial? Is that like a raid? 1 to 4 player disciples. Is that like a... What's a trial? I should have paid attention when someone at some point was telling me all about it. What is a trial? Is that like a one boss fight? Bowl of Embers. Let's read it. Okay, so the Bowl of Embers. They're not letting me take a look from over here. Let's see. Okay, the Bowl of Embers. 60 minutes, 1 to 4 players. It only said one boss. As in like defeat confront Ifrit in the Bowl of Embers. Only to a betrayal. You have been captured by the Amaljan, taken to their stronghold of Zanrak, there to be given an offering to the primal Ifrit. If you are to survive this fiery encounter with the Lord of the Inferno, you and your comrades must fight with no less than every ounce of your strength. To fail, your souls shall burn for eternity. Well, we don't want to fail, do we? Let's not fail. How long is the queue usually? Okay, average wait time 9 minutes? Well, 9 minutes is a lot of minutes, man. And I think this is a scenario of a sort where we can't actually go anywhere. No, we're trapped here forever and ever until we are to... I can't just like go ahead and enter, can I? Am I gonna get something unlocked? That would be fun. That would be fun indeed. Well, what is there to do here? Average wait time 11 minutes. Well, I should have queued probably as soon as I got the quest. That's okay. Can I play cards? Can I challenge someone? What is there to do in this? Can I go here? Oh, this is just water. Okay. So, we are properly captured. But I wonder, why can I walk? Why am I not tied? Why am I not like sitting next to them just, you know, waiting for my turn? How did this ever happen? And you know what I really like is how consistent they are with, like, my husband would know this word because he knows how to do it, as in how to make these environments. Like, do you know, like when you bump into something, you've actually bumped into it. You don't like go through it. Basically, it's not just like a you know, a plant in the air that you just zoom through, and it doesn't move or anything. like this. Okay, well the grass is like, it doesn't move when you walk through it, but I like how you can reliably jump on anything you see, which is not, for example, in WoW, like especially in the earlier expansions when I guess they didn't have as much money as they do now. It didn't, like, you could just go through barrels or sometimes walls and stuff, and you're like, okay, well, you know, I guess I'm strong. But that's fine. Oh yeah, sure. If you wanna play, I'd be happy to. Just how do I do that? Is there a way you can do I need like do I need to search for something? How do I invite someone? I'd love to. That would be fun. But I'm a shitty tank. Doesn't know exactly what she's doing at all times. So, oh! Alright. Invite to party. Thank you for joining. Alright, let's go. Oh wait, party makeup was changed. Your registration was withdrawn. That's okay. I think all we need to do is queue again. Oh, we're already there. Are you a healer? Or what? I didn't... Because if you are, then I guess that's what we were looking for, because we got an insta queue pretty much. Thank you for helping. That's actually... Aww, this is beautiful. Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. I'm gonna watch a movie. Mighty Ifrit, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you, grace us with your divine presence. So basically there's... Oh! Look at this guy! Oh wow! That is so cool! Almighty Ifrit, we bring before you ignorant savages who know not your godhead. Oh god, he's adorable. If it please you, Lord, scorch their heathen souls with your cleansing flame and mark them as your own. Bloody hells! I'm not going there, right? Bring those two as well. Like us two, or the other two? Oh, these ones? Oh, so basically they are double-crossing the double-crossers. I'm fine with that. None but servants of Lord Ifrit may behold the rite of summoning. The souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Oh, he's so good. I almost don't want to damage him at all. Arise once more as my loyal minions. Feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Jesus, he's nice. Is he like an undead maker of a sort? What happened to me? Why am I glowy? My one true god. Okay, so he stands up and he's kind of like an undead or a zombie or something like that, but why am I not affected? Impossible! By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Well, I'm a powerful woman. Could it be? Your soul already belongs to another. Yes, that's the only explanation. Who does my soul belong to? What are they talking about? Have I missed out on something? I'm like, eee, don't do that. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waxeth clear. Thou art of the goddess blesses number, the paragons born of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. Oh man. Oh wow. Oh, do I go? Okay. Is everyone ready? I guess I should ask this. Oh, there's a ready check. I probably should have, okay. I'm not sure what exactly I need to do. Oh, could I have predicted this? Should I like stand outside of the circle? I still don't know this. Oh. Oh. Well, he's, I feel like I'm not really supposed to... Ouch! I'm trying to figure out how to move away from this thing. Okay. And I can't stop looking at him. He's beautiful. He is so beautiful. He is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Oh, there's more? Oh, there's more of them. So I should just do this. Okay, so we're not done. What in the world? Oh. I forgot to turn it on, sorry. Wait. Are we dead? Kill the nail or we die. Oh, okay, so basically... Yeah, I always have it on. Oh, I need to kill the nail. I didn't know that. Oh, okay. I didn't, I was unaware of that, actually. That there were two enemies. Okay, so we pretty much failed, I think. I didn't know what was going on. Okay, so I kind of get it now. Where's the nail thingy? Like, now I'm just paranoid about the ad. Oh, okay. Okay, so I guess we somewhat killed it. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's so fun. Oh, am I not to stand in that? I probably am not to stand in that, but there was nothing on the ground. I didn't see any invisible marker thingies. Did we die? The DPS mechanic is not your fault. The nail thing? Was I supposed to, like pick it up? Like, it wasn't moving, but I guess I should have still aggroed it. I even look somewhat sad for killing it. And I am somewhat sad. He was completely gorgeous. And things get more gorgeous than this? What? Like, that's what I keep like hearing from other people, that things get more beautiful. Well, at least we killed it. I'm gonna practice this, I promise. I'll be a better tank. But for now, I'm learning about the story, and I'm in freaking awe. Look at that! And like my transmog, my glamour just goes so well with the emotions. It's just, everything's fitting. Okay, my necklace sucks, but pray forgive my lateness. Tancred, welcome to the party. Jesus, okay. I was delayed by a congregation of Amal-Jah zealots. I swear each seemed more evangelical than the last. Oh. Hi, friend. Persistent loss. Oh, that was cool. That was pretty cool. I see the Bloodthorn wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I'd expect from the Flame General's hand-picked men. It's so gorgeous. One boss encounters that fast straight into action. If I had known, I would have nerded out and I probably would have looked up like a short guide at least for tanks or something, and now I was just like, what am I to do? It was one of the most basic looking bosses in the game. Really? Then I have low standards, I think. Well, let's raise them higher and let's see some good stuff. Like, this was, excuse me, this was badass. This was beautiful. Like, I am sold. Sorry to say, their ships have only just begun. They have much to answer for. Well, they would have been better off if that dragon guy just ate them. Absolutely way more gorgeous. I cannot wait to see. But like, on one hand, I cannot wait to see, and then on the other, I wanna like take it slowly, bits and bits by pieces and pieces, and just like soak it all in. I'm so excited. And I know this mission would prove so dangerous, I would never have left you to face it alone. You've been given a veritable baptism of fire. Yeah, like he just abandoned me, pretty much, and he's like, I didn't know. Like, well, yeah, lucky I'm still alive. Thanks to my awesome party members. Let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? Are you here to rescue me, sir? This way. Alright, let's follow the unknown soldier into unknown land. Well, unknown to me. It is frickin' gorgeous. So that was the mighty Ifrit. Who are you? Oh, it gets interesting. That's the guy from the bad guys. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Ul'dan interference into account. Those are the guys from the kingdom that is trying to take everyone, I think. It's first time experience, going blind is way better. It doesn't matter if you know what to do, learn. Yeah, that's the side of me that likes to come prepared, or that is slightly traumatized from, you know, WoW. But this went well, and I'm too consumed by the story, I think, to even think about my performance right now. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left by the 7th Legion. And that is... we don't know him or her yet. Nor can we expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We only have ourselves to rely upon. So basically they're scouts from the evil land. Even ever the pessimist, my dear Livia, promise me you'll never change. Okay, so that's his girlfriend. We've wasted enough time here. The meter of yours is too old to give any reading worth a damn. So she's Livia and he is Nero. Okay, Livia and Nero. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves with the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. What, to creep on me? Yet I find that I'm troubled by that adventure's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Okay, so yeah, that's the thing. Like, I always have it on and I forget about the Iron Will. So I just, I definitely need to remember that. That happened, this is the second time it's happened to me. And I'm going to start thinking about it as a pot or a flask or something to, you know, do before combat. That's the philosophy I can accept. I just haven't yet. And by the way, thank you for joining. That really did speed up my queue, and I got to see this guy sooner rather than later. Alright, so I'm dangerous, apparently. Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. So she's not paying attention. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. So he has a girlfriend who's kind of condescending towards him. Fail to do as my lord commands, and I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. I don't think she's his girlfriend anymore. He did call her dear, but that doesn't mean she has to be his girlfriend. She has a badass armor though. With allies like that, beware a woman in love. I shall need to be on my best behavior. Is she his girlfriend now? I'm just... She might be. They have a weird ass relationship in that case. But yeah, we're getting creeped on. Awesome. Alright. I'm GGing to no one. Great stuff. Okay, do we... Is there anything to loot before I go? Or do I just go? Yep. What's a player commendation? Can someone just give me some cliff notes about it? Is that like a CV or something? I'm not sure how that works. Okay, so to Tancred we go. There you are. Come rest a while, you will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the Amalja will be less inclined to risk our wrath, for a time at least. Now where were we? Ah, yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be of any use to you or the abductees. He did show us a way out, so that's something. There may be whole of body, but the same cannot be said of their minds. For once a man is tempered. Oh, right. So basically they've gone insane. Ah, but it ill suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all our misfortunes, there is still reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. Yeah, it's absolutely my hand. I did it all. That is the deed of no ordinary individual. They're like really flattering me. Oh, there's no loot? Oh, okay. Not that I ever thought. Why do people do it then? I mean, I understand it's for, you know, playing the game, but Not, is it just like a leveling process, or? Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm, as soon as I learn how to tank. What can I say? My fine eye for talent remains undimmed. Minfilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you shan't object to my bearing the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax and return to the walking sands when you're good and ready. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. It sounds like he's sending me to bed, which would make sense, considering what time it actually is. But first, we are gonna go and talk to our lady Minfilia. I never know how to say her name. Anywho, I think we should port here. Give combination to the player you like best. Oh, really? Oh, that's pretty cool. There are certain achievements and rewards for getting a certain amount of commendation. Tanks and healers get a lot. Oh, right. Well, yeah, I mean, once they like learn the basics, and I'm a long way away from that. But thanks for, I'm gonna call it the badge or the commendation. Thanks for that. I did my best once I turned my stance on. We did do it, and I saw something gorgeous. So me happy. Me happy. That was beautiful. And that's basic? Like, I wanna see the rest of this stuff. Jeez, that was beautiful. The roulette that matches players with newer players like you, they themselves get relevant rewards experience for playing with you. And that's pretty good. Like, from what I understood, like, even if someone is like a higher level, they still get something by level syncing. That's a good system. And I think, for example, like, I think in WoW, what was that? Oh, thought I saw something. Like in WoW, I think it took them a while to implement the level sync so you can actually play with your friends. I don't know when it was, but it was like real late, and this is like the beginning of the game, right? Just like vanilla WoW, pretty much. Should I even like, I'm not trying to compare them, I'm just trying to learn like the timeline of a sort. Probably shouldn't compare this to vanilla WoW, but if I was to compare it, well, that would be an unfair fight. To say the least. Okay, so we need to go down to the pub, I think? Yep. Not the pub, but the building. Keep calling it the pub. So this secretary is not even ever just taking a second look at me anymore. And that's actually pretty cool that they thought of, you know, both players, like the new ones and the more experienced ones, because if you're more experienced, you actually can teach someone something, and you go in there with that mindset. That's just real nice. Alright, the triumphant hero returns. Dankred told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join them at once. Lady Minfilia is most eager to see you. Ah, movie time! Movie times. My late arrival nearly cost me her life. I wasn't there when the Amalja took her prisoner. Well, it's nice that he's taken responsibility, but it really isn't his fault. And I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle she survived, but that does not excuse the fact that she should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed her utterly. You know what, I thought he was a dumbass, but nah, I forgive him. He's fine. This part... Yeah, I never even thought about my own level. I don't even know what level I'm at. I just know that like when I get some quest rewards, they're not relevant because of the item level, but I'm like, meh, you know, it's fine. Just as I'm failing you all. Oh, why is he so sad? What's done is done, Thancred. You can ill blame yourself for every... Oh, hi. He has a weird robe thing. So good to see you again. I'm like, no biggies, Thancred. We're fine. Impeccable timing, my friend. I just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Thancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. Yeah, imagine if I went there and died and they're like, ooh, we had a champion. The champion is no more. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. And now we can put paid to our long investigation. I like how the narrative is such that we know a little bit more than what our character knows and what they know. It's kind of a cool mystery. As we suspected, the Amalja undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning their primal Ifrit. Nor is this tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa and Gridania of late. Oh, so that means that we're gonna have 3 of those. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain, that's our crystal thing, right? They are to maintain their presence there. And we got the crystal from this guy as well. And the stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life and permeates the very air that we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require a more concentrated source of aether. Crystals. Oh, that's what we picked up. Okay. It is for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. So basically all the crystals that we collected can take us to... I fell in love by the 3rd trial boss. Stunning design and hauntingly beautiful music. Can't wait for you to see if that might be quite a while away. Yeah, I mean, I've been like considering the whole like patch timing with WoW, and I want to be there for the beginning of the patch as well. I've been, you know, giving myself a goal to just do more Final Fantasy in the next, like, I don't know, 10 or 11 days or something before the patch, so I can get reasonably deep into the expansion to just have a broader picture of what's going on with the story, because I really want to get as like, I don't want to rush it, but I want to get as close to the, you know, just kind of, you know, grasping the story as I can. So I will definitely play some off stream as well, especially when it comes to like unlocking all the, you know, content and stuff. But I'm not going to rush it with the levels. I just, you know, I want to get through the story, and I'll try to, you know, my husband, he goes like, I think he's like always like one day ahead of me or something with the story and stuff. And when there's something like really important, he'll tell me, and I'm gonna try not to listen to him when he, I don't know, gives accidental spoilers or something like that. But I wanna leave these for the stream, even though everyone says that shouldn't be streamed. I disagree, because if someone wants to see it, the information is available to them. If someone does not want to see it, they shall not watch their playthrough until they have played it through. Or maybe someone sees something and they're like, yes, I want to experience that for myself as well. And off they go and play. I don't know. That's just the way I think about it. Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of aether. All is well. Okay, so basically they appear when there is like a disbalance of a sort. Otherwise, they shouldn't even exist. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. Oh, right, so they basically have their cultists who just summon them. In this, is this coming together or a etheric coalescence, which grants the being's physical form. So they're like Voldemort, kind of. Okay. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. Yep, they're exactly like Voldemort. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a process to which you yourself were subjected. Nothing happened, right? Yet even as Ifrit took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the echo. But they said something about my soul belonging to someone else. We know not the why of it, but those blessed with the echo are immune to primal influence. Do you know what? That information could have been useful to me, like before they sent me on this mission. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. Well, she knew, and she just like sent me on my way, and I thought I was gonna become a zombie there. The recent incidents all share a common trait: meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. Yeah, I need to learn more words. While I share your concern, my presiding feeling is one of relief at your safe return. Aww. The immortal flames assured me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I feel you will have nary a moment to yourself. Are you gonna say something? Whether she intended it to or no, Minfilia neglected to tell you something. Something I think would be best you heard from one of us. It concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that all are to be put to death? What? The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. What in the world? I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other resource, but once a man is tempered, he's tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal whom he cannot choose but worship. Oh, so it's kind of like... Well, yeah, kind of like when the Scourge happened and like when Arthas needed to call Stratholm, and I always said that like he was correct in doing so, and nobody agrees with me ever. But okay, I can stand behind that. That is not manslaughter. That is contamination. And so we Scions continue our fight, that no more innocents need be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us. Is there proof of what he's saying, though? But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Well, I guess they know enough about it to just not recklessly just slaughter people when they want to. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Lussois would never have allowed this to happen. Well, maybe the right question in that case is, what would Lussois have done? I have to do better. I have to be stronger. It's sad. It's a good finale of the story, but sad nonetheless. Aww. I still feel bad for them. And we did get some items. Not sure what we got, but... Oh, we get a... Okay. Okay, so she says, have something to do with your newfound fame. Hero in the making. A what? Oh, movie time! I love these cutscenes. Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way into Eorzea. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirming to Thancred that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in short time and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. I'm so much taller than her, Jesus. We have guests, or rather, you have guests. What is going on? Lady Memphilia, radiant as always. I am given to understand that the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have but recently welcomed a new hero in their midst. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of Limsa Laminza, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. Huh? She's like... As you can see, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. So they want me as their muscle. That right? Each organization would have Ifrit's bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. Oh, they would not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit. That they have is evidence of their high regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of these deeds spread so quickly. That the immortal flames should know of her triumph is to be expected, but what of the other grand companies? Who phoned them? Did you tell them? Your reputation precedes you. This no ordinary woman who can face the primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has need of valiant women such as you. Join our strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the Twelveswood. What a pleasure it is to finally meet you. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. Why, even before you aided us against the Amunja and their dread primal, yours was already a respected name in Ul'dah. Our people know you and love you well. A woman of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for Ul'dah. The Admiral was not exaggerating when she said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It is only natural that we should want you for the Maelstrom. Join our strength to ours, and together let us see the grand vessel of Limsa Laminza to the shores of glory. This feels like a meaningful choice. That's exactly my face. It's like, what am I to do? Very well. Though I am quite sure you need no reminding, mayhap a brief summary of the situation would help to clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in times of strife. There are presently 3 such organizations in Eorzea: the Maelstrom of Limsa Laminza, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of Ul'dah. Serving a grand company means serving the nation to it which belongs. You will be charged with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to you in your other endeavors. Do I get cards? I want cards. If you are agonizing over which of the grand companies best deserves your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so, and yet I concede that it is no small choice you face. A thought occurs to me. You will of course recall that the 3 city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as a part of the proceedings, I'm given to understand that the leader of each grand company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What say you, my dear officers? Okay. They're so funny. A fine suggestion. You are as wise as you are beautiful, my lady. He's really hitting on her. Like, they're all hitting on her. Very well. Let me hear our leader speak, then return here with her decision. We eagerly await your answer. What's wrong with her? She's like, oh. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a grand company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it is not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, and with it you are capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power is wont to attract attention. Not all of it is friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one woman. In the midst of a grand company, however, you will be one woman amongst many, a friend amongst friends. Your achievements will be shared, and so will be the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. So basically, I get bodyguards. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eorzea as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link pearl with you at all times. It will allow you to stay in touch regardless of location. Is that like a teleport or a phone? I think that's like a phone. Eorzea is changing and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say what the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we can achieve. Now it is time you made ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will apprise you as to where and when the Remember services are due to take place. Like, the experience you get for this is actually quite something. So I don't think I can talk to them just yet. But we need to basically, ouch, my ears are hurting. Like when I wear glasses for a long time, and when I cover like the glass, like the handles or whatever they're called with my headphones, I get such a dumbass pain. Like sometimes when I wear a hood, it helps, but I can't be wearing a hood at all times because it's warm. But anyway, I am going to stop here because my throat is actually, like, it gets a little bit sore sometimes during the stream, but I like reading. I really enjoy sharing all the quests with you, and I think I'm gonna have to get something to eat. Although I thought I was finished with dinner, but you know, it's getting late and I should have something before I go to bed, and I don't know when I'm gonna go, but I will be going soon. I'm kind of thinking about these grand companies, and I know it's not like such a big deal as to what to choose, but I think, like, as I started it with Ul'dah, I think, I don't know, it's been my home, and unless these other ones just offer something completely amazing and I'm in awe by their point of view, that's pretty much what I think I will do. But anyway, what is today? Today's Friday. Okay, so I will be seeing you next time on Sunday around the same time, so around 8ish p.m. Central European, and tomorrow there's gonna be a WoW video because the release date is out, and I have some channel announcements to make regarding the WoW content of the channel, and I'm gonna do like a short overview of what there is to expect. And yeah, so tomorrow video, day after tomorrow, another stream, same time, same place. Yeah, thank you for joining me. It's been fun, and also thank you for the help with the trials. Thank you for the help in the chat, and thanks for the company. I had a lot of fun, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a lovely day or a lovely evening wherever you are, and that's it. Thanks, and I'll see you soon.